Today is Monday, March 30th, 2020. I am coming at you about 4.5 months post-loop duodenal switch surgery. Stats are last year high weight was 406 pounds. Date of surgery, November 11th, 2019. I was 340 pounds, and I haven't weighed today, but I was last 256 pounds. So I have a friend that just started on a TikTok. If you guys know the app TikTok, it used to be Musical.ly. She wanted to follow me and want to have me follow her and stuff. I haven't been on there for like a year. And I decided today, why not just have some fun? So I put on fake eyelashes for the first time ever with glue. So that's fun. These are insanely long, but they're just for fun, just for videos. So I decided to do this video before I do any Musical.lys. Well, I did one Musical.ly before I did my makeup, but I wanted to do a full body shot. It's been a couple of weeks since I did my last ones, and I wanted to show what about 550-ish pounds down looks like on me. I chose an outfit. It's not the greatest outfit. The shirt I haven't worn in years. It's still tighter than what I'd wear out, and the pants that I'm wearing are stretchy. I've worn them before, but I would usually wear a little longer of a shirt, but here I am to show you everything. So, start with the face. I still feel like my cheeks are kind of puffy, and I think those will always kind of be there. You know, whatever those are. I have higher cheekbones though, so I think those will go. So, I'm getting some acne, and I'm really upset about it because I never used to until my surgery, but you know, things are working. So, so the neck, got a little bit of the turkey. But if you remember from my last videos, they've gone down pretty good. Side. I can't see what I'm showing you, so sorry, I have my room fridge in the back. But I'm going to step back and I'm going to show you, well, I'll show you the arms first. So you know I have problems with my arms. So I've got this weird like fat pocket here, so when I do this it looks like saggy bread or something. It's kind of weird and gross, but you know, it is what it is. Maybe that'll go down or away. So here's my extra skin, but it's still fatty, so it's going down. But my line of my arm is here, so you can see that's all extra. Same on this side. I haven't worked out much, so I'm not really stretching, but anyway, so you can see that is the natural curve of my arm, and that is the fat. So, and then this is also. So whenever I flush the toilet, I bend over, it's like this dough. I've got, you know, looser skin here. It doesn't really sag, but it's just loose, but you can, my collarbones are becoming more prominent. When I do specific things, you can kind of see it more, but not worried about that yet. Okay, so this is me at 56 pounds, something. Or, yeah, you can say. My butt is not great. I know my husband always tells me I need to do sit-ups and stuff. So I'm going to show you, I got still these rolls here, but they are going down, so that's okay. I'm going to show you my stomach. I'm not going to show you all, but so it goes here. It's my apron so far. Again, still full of a lot of fat, so that'll also go down, I'm sure. Looks like I'm pregnant with dough baby. So, but I can see my pubic area now, which I hadn't seen in quite some time. You know, because I always had kind of like the pouch go down, so it's interesting. So when I have this, just got a little bit of skin, a lot of skin, but I'm not going to take these babies out, but I'm wearing a sports bra, so it's still there. I still have these, but there is some skin. I don't know if you can see that. I'll get a little closer. Some skin, but it's still a lot of fat, and they're still pretty substantial. So this is like a 5X bra, and just like online shopping 5X, so it's probably 24, 26 something, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, yeah, it's a work in progress. I still have about 100 pounds until I'm down to closer to a goal, or until I'm comfortable and happy. See my arms when I put them down, all that skin, put them up. They almost look like normal sized arms, huh? Almost. So that's me. Yay! You guys get me in the raw. How fun for you. So I don't know if you can see. Hold on here. All the red and yellow in my throat. Yeah, still definitely sick. So I told you last time that I was able to go get tested on Thursday for COVID. Waiting on the test results. I was told that they don't usually call on the weekends, so still pretty, well, what time is it? 2 o'clock in the afternoon right now, so there's still time. I am scheduled to work tomorrow, so we'll see how it goes. If I get a negative test result, then I need to get some back to return to work paperwork, which, you know, I need the money, so I could definitely go back to work. I am feeling, you know, my throat kind of hurts a little bit. I still have the dry cough. I'm hot and feverish. I cleaned my room yesterday. It doesn't look like it, but I spent like 8 hours just cleaning everything, my bathroom and my room, and like all of my dressers and everything. And most of the stuff that I had to do it sitting down, because every time I stood up, I had a hard time catching my breath, and I would get really lightheaded and almost fall. And there was a few times that my husband was around because he had his day off yesterday, and he was hugging me, or, you know, he would come help out a little bit, and I almost fell. He had to kind of make sure that I was not on my butt, or on my butt without having been on my feet first. So they just needed to make sure that I was stable. So thanks to him for that. I did not fall, but all day I just kind of felt like crap, and I still feel like crap. My son came to me today. He's like, I think you gave me COVID, because he still feels like crap. So I don't know. I don't know. I have a lot of friends that are worried that they have it. It's kind of a weird thing because there's a lot of signs and symptoms that are the same from flus and colds and allergies. But again, as I had mentioned before, since I've lost so much weight, I don't really get short of breath anymore, and I don't have to do anything. Just talking is making me winded. I don't know if you can tell. But standing for too long, I start getting kind of, I'm really hot, and my fan is turned off, so that's probably part of it. But yeah, anyway, I have everything except for the test results, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully it's negative. Hopefully I can get back to work very shortly, so I can start making some money to pay my bills. Oh, so this was the weekly update. I got a comment asking me to do like what I eat in the day. So I'm just going to go through a really quick list, because there's no common, like, this is what I eat every day. I don't stick with the exact same thing all the time. Maybe I should at this point. I don't know, but it seems to kind of work for me to just rotate foods, so that way I'm not super bored and start eating things that I'm not supposed to. So some of the things that I really like, especially as a snack, and I actually have some in my refrigerator because my husband is so sweet and made me some. So, and you know, these containers, the only reason it's in something this huge is because it had a lid and he made it. But so one of my favorite things ever is, it's kind of hard to see with this lighting. Let's see. Let me turn this light down a little. Is that? It looks like a science experiment. Chicken hearts. So my husband is a really good cook. He gets chicken hearts at Winco, which are really super cheap in a package. He usually just takes a full package, and he'll either grill them on the barbecue or he will bake them in the oven, and then he will sear them on the outside. Sometimes my favorite way that he does it is he will take the chicken hearts they're a little chewy, but a good chewy, kind of like, you know, when you eat chewing gum, you want that chewiness. It's kind of how these are. They're a little rubbery, chewy, but not gross rubber, if that makes any sense. They might sound bad, but they are amazing. So my favorite way that he does them is he'll bake them in the oven, and then when they're finished, he takes them out and then he uses a blowtorch to kind of sear them on the sides. And he does a lot of garlic salt. This has got what they call fina deni. It's an islander sauce, so it's got like a little bit of soy sauce, some hot pepper, onions, garlic, and salt and pepper. Yeah, so it's really good. Now I've had this for 2 or 3 days. A package can last me quite a while, so I am enjoying eating those. That's a good snack. Also, I love fruit, but they try to get us to stay away from too much sugary fruit. So bananas, apples, those make me nauseated if I eat too much. So I like strawberries. These are not as ripe as they should be right now, but I will have just 1 or 2 at a time. Gets me the fruit that I'm craving. So I'll have some kind of fruit, either this or blackberries, blueberries. Some kind of berry tends to be a little bit less in sugar that I found. And plums. Plums not only help you feel satiated, for me, there's not a whole lot of sugar, so it doesn't make me nauseated, and it helps keep you regular if you have any problems, which after this surgery, I guess most people probably don't have problems, but I love them. They're good. And I'm showing you a lot of snacks that I have right now just because I have my snack box back here. But some of the meals I will get 100% vegetable noodles. Bird's Eye makes some. They are relatively low in carbohydrates. And I like to add some kind of ground meat, like turkey meat or ground beef or chicken or whatnot, and make a spaghetti sauce out of just you know, either canned spaghetti sauce is fine, or canned tomatoes, or whatever kind of sauce you want to do. My husband also does a little bit of butter and, what do you call that? The white stuff, Alfredo. And then he'll add it to some tofu noodles for me, and we will put shrimp, like seared shrimp, garlic shrimp. And I love shrimp. That's one of my favorite go-tos. I found these. I believe these are at Winco. They are Max pork rinds, pork skins, whatever. So I don't love pork skins, but I've been craving salt and vinegar chips because those used to be my go-to. So the salt and vinegar pork rinds, they are actually pretty tasty. These are for a ½ ounce, which is still a good serving, and there's 10 for the entire bag. It's 80 calories, 5 grams of fat, no carbohydrates, and 7 grams of protein. So this is a quick snack, is good. I really like to put anchovies or kipper snacks or sardines or canned oysters are my favorite. I'll put them onto these because these kind of are scoop shaped. So I'll just put like a canned oyster on it and eat it, and it's phenomenal. I talk a lot about seafood because I love seafood. So sorry if y'all don't like it, but it's a really good protein because it has a lot of iron in seafoods, and it also has protein. It has, you know, the vitamins and stuff that you need. So that's one. They have different flavors. I have some littler ones. This one is spicy buffalo, and this is just original. My son has eaten most of these because one bag will last me most of the day. And these bags, they're about the same as the other one. These are about twice as many calories. So it's 160, but it's for the full bag. So yeah, about the same. It's got 1 gram of carbs for the whole bag and 14 grams of protein. So this one's got 15 grams protein, this one's got 14 grams. So for one baggie, that's a lot of protein. Great amount. Also, if you like coffee, which I drink coffee, but I don't drink a whole lot. I really like the sugar-free hazelnut. This is the powder. And the reason I get powder is because my fridge, I have a hard time keeping the consistency of the temperature, so it freezes a lot of things. Excuse me, sorry. So I don't want my creamer to be frozen. I've had that happen before and it sucks. So I like the powder, plus I can take this to work with me because nobody else drinks the sugar-free stuff, so it helps for me to carry it around. I also added, because this isn't really sweet on its own, so this stuff is no sugar, no protein, less than 1 gram of carbs, and 140 serving sizes. There's no dairy in it. So I got some no-calorie stevia, and I added about, about this much into this container and mixed it. So this is already mixed and ready for me to go. So it's sweetened for me, and I can just add it to my coffee and go on my day, which is good. Yay! Which also, sugar-free popsicles. Now, I have been obsessed lately with sugar-free popsicles. So I've always liked popsicles, but not as much as after this surgery. I think part of being anemic, not having any iron, is the fact that people always say that they crave ice cubes and they chew them a lot. Ice is great. I love ice, but icicles, popsicles with flavor is fantastic. I could probably eat like 6 in one sitting, and I'm not even kidding. You know, because it's a lot of water. There's not really any calories in the ones that I get. Oh, sorry guys, I am like so short of breath. So what I did today is, because I'm running low and the stores are having a hard time keeping their sugar-free popsicles in right now for some reason. And plus, because I'm waiting on my test, I'm quarantined, so I can't go anywhere. But my husband was able to get a couple of packs of sugar-free, what do you call it? Kool-Aid, yeah. And I added some stevia to the Kool-Aid and mixed it all up and added it to little ice popsicle formations. And I have those in the freezer right now working. So I don't know how they're going to turn out. I know that the sediment might end up at the bottom of the popsicle, so I'm a little nervous that it's just going to like the top of the popsicle, you know, because they sit like this. So when you turn it around, the top is just going to be all stevia and flavoring, and the rest is all going to be mostly water. That could be a thing. Or it could be even. Who knows? Maybe it'll freeze fast enough. I don't know. This is becoming a long video, and I just realized I don't have earrings in, which is no for me. Okay, so other things. At work, I have a tiny refrigerator for 12 of us. There's 1,200 employees, but we 12 stewards have our own little office, and we have just one of those little mini refrigerators. So there's 12 people, you know, you have everybody having something, and there's not enough room. So I found these P3 portable protein packs are amazing because you don't need to refrigerate them unless you open them. They have some kind of like a jerky. So this one is honey roasted peanuts, sunflower kernels, and maple glazed honey ham. I wanted to try this because I wasn't sure if I could handle it. It does have 12 grams of fiber, but it has 13 grams of protein. My surgeon's office, the dietitian, told me that when you get protein in a snack like this, you want to get as much or smaller amounts of carbohydrates as you do protein. So the fact that this has 13 grams of protein and 12 grams of carbs, hopefully that's okay. It does have 6 grams of sugar for this one, and it's because of probably the honey roasted peanuts. And it's 250 calories for the whole thing. So I mostly got these for like my first, or the second month out of my surgery, because, you know, rations, it was hard to get meals in. So this would just be grab something, pop it in my mouth, go back to work. So they also have like cheese snacks with these, and they're good. You can get all different kinds. This is one of my favorites because it's sweeter, probably. But on that note, beef jerky. I am a huge fan of beef jerky. I eat a lot of it. It's got a lot of protein. It helps me feel full, fast, and long, and you can get all kinds of flavors. So I just purchased a bag. It's like a 3-pound bag of garlic flavored Texas. What is sorry, my brain, I just don't know what's going on. Beef jerky, and so that's going to be coming to me in the next few days. I got that online at Bulk Beef Jerky, B-U-L-K, Bulk. I haven't tasted it yet to see how it's going to taste, but I'll let you know. So that's always a good go-to. Before surgery, I was obsessed with pistachios with beef jerky, like the teriyaki beef jerky mostly, and salt and vinegar Lay's chips. So I can't eat the Lay's chips. I can eat the other stuff. I love garlic, and I really love pistachios. So the other day, my husband went to Winco and found garlic roasted pistachios. The first few bites, I wasn't sure that I could eat a lot because it is a lot of garlic. But after a couple of bites, you start getting used to it, and it's fantastic. So I added regular pistachios to the bag of the garlic ones to mix it around and kind of, you know, take out some of that garlic from most of them. And it is amazing. I can eat like probably 4 ounces of these in one sitting. These are they have the shells on them, so, oh, hold on. Okay, I live right next to the Air Force Base, so we get jets that go past us, and oh my god, they get really loud. Sometimes they shake my house when they go right overhead. So one more food thing I'm going to show you. I found this, I can't remember where I found this. I think I looked on Amazon and found it on another website, but these are Shrewd Food protein crisps. So they have different flavors. My favorite is the pink strawberry one, and you can eat it like a cereal. You just put it in a bowl, put some milk in it, and eat it. It's like strawberry heaven. Tastes like the little Fruit Loops, kind of, like strawberry ones. Strawberry puffs or something. Anyway, so you just eat these like chips. They're really good. For the entire bag, it says 2 net grams of carbs. It's gluten-free, no corn syrup, high protein. So for the entire bag, it is 3 grams of fat, 90 calories, 2 grams of carbs, 1 gram of sugar, and 14 grams of protein. So these are great go-to. They are a little bit more on the expensive side. I think a pack of like 6. I couldn't even tell you how much it cost me. It's been a while since I got them. So anyway, they're good. They're delicious. And now, the last little bit, because I shared some of my just snack ideas, really. I don't really have a lot of, I love ribeye steak. I like to eat it as rare as possible. It's really good to fill me up a couple bites, and I'm good to go too. So if you want to do that, you can try it. Salmon is really good. Oh, yesterday I tried, so my husband made me tuna salad. So canned tuna fish with a little bit of light mayonnaise or fat-free mayonnaise and avocado. And he did fresh avocado, mixed it up, a little bit of garlic salt, and I dipped bread and butter pickles as like my bread and ate those. And I ate like the entire can in the entire day. Hold on. Okay, that one's not too loud. To drinks. There's a couple of drinks that I drink all the time. Some of these I don't love. So the Fair, there's a Core Power, so it's 42 grams. So as you know, you can't get in as much protein. You can get maybe 30 grams of protein in one sitting. So this takes me most of the morning to drink. I don't love the chocolate, which is stupid because I love chocolate. The strawberry's okay, but it tastes like Nestle Quick, kind of. but like it's going bad. So, but if you can stand it and you want the protein, these are great. For one bottle, it's 230 calories, 9 grams of carbs, 7 grams of sugar, and 42 grams of protein. So these are good. Another one that I really like, and it's probably because it just tastes so much better. These, I found them at my work. Now, they are 3 times more expensive at my work as they are at the store. So when I find them at the store, I get them. Or on Amazon, you can get a 12-pack for like $24, which is great because they sell them for like $5 at my work. So they are Monster Milk, 27 grams of protein. This is a little bit higher in sugar. It's got 9 grams of sugar, 10 carbs, and 190 calories. So less calories than this, less protein, and about the same amount of sugar. So this has 2 grams less sugar, but a lot more protein. But these, I think, actually taste really good. They do taste like milk, chocolate milk, which I like. So whatever's clever. Now, when I want my water, this is my go-to. This is just, I refilled this, put it in my fridge. I love frozen cold water, so ice water. But the grape is my favorite. It's the Powerade Zero. So for this entire beautiful container, 2.5 servings, it is 150 grams of sodium. I don't usually go through that. There's no carbs, there's no sugar, there is no protein, there's no calories, any of that stuff, just water, but it has electrolytes and it helps you feel better. At least it does for me. I love these. The orange and the grapes are my favorite, and they are the easiest to find. I get them at Maverick usually, or you can get them anywhere. So these are good. They're relatively cheap, and I can drink a whole lot of these in one day, at least a couple, and then I again refill it, and it's just regular water. Sorry, it looked really good and cold. And my last, sorry, this is so long. Before my surgery, I used to drink Dr. Pepper like water. I mean, I would never really drink water. I would think I would have like 6 or 7 24-packs in my refrigerator at one time of Dr. Pepper. They came out with a cherry chocolate diet Dr. Pepper one time that I was obsessed with. Then they stopped making it, which made me so sad at the time. But I would literally I could drink a 24-pack in one day. And I decided I needed to stop drinking so much. So I changed to sweet tea. And I'm originally from Yuma, Arizona, so sweet tea is a thing that we love to do out there. Sun tea. And my neighbor would make it for me as a kid and as a teenager, and she would get a big gallon. She would make tea, and then half of the tea at least would be sugar. And it was amazing, and I was addicted, and so I went back to that addiction after my cutting out my soda. So I started drinking sweet tea again, and that is not good, as you know, because way too much sugar, way too many calories, not good stuff. So after the surgery, I started researching on what they had as options. Walmart has an option that is disgusting. I don't like it at all. It's sugar-free, but it's like, I think it's like, what's the pink stuff? Sweet and Low or something? It's so gross. And it has kind of a fishy flavor to me. I don't know how to describe it. When tea is not good to me, or water, it has this weird, almost bad shrimp flavor to it, which is hard to describe. I don't know why it does that, but this kind of had it. So other people on the bariatric website, God, it's so hard, told me about this tea I'm about to show you. And in the last 4.5 months, I couldn't tell you how much I've drank. I need to drink more water, but when I'm at home, this is basically my go-to. And you know, it's made out of water, so why not? I do get in a lot of water at work because I don't take my tea to work usually. But if you've heard of this, and this is a plug for them because these are an amazing, they have a few different kinds, but this is the only one that I get. So if you've heard of this, it is Milo's, and it is Milo's 0-calorie sweet tea. Sugar-free, no preservatives. So I'm going to tell you, this is like my baby. I would probably sell my kids if I had to get tea. Like a lifetime supply. Just kidding, I love my kids. So for the gallon, it's got 11 servings. So 12 ounces a serving, which isn't bad. 0 calories. It has 0 fat, 0 cholesterol, 3 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of carbohydrates, less than 1 gram of fiber, 0 grams of sugar, and 0 protein. So it's brewed with fresh, real tea leaves, non-GMO, just like homemade. It's filtered water, tea, and sucralose. So if you can handle sucralose, I love it. Like, at this point, if I wanted to try regular sweet tea, like the Arizona sweet tea, or the sweet leaf tea, the new leaf, pure leaf used to make my go-to as well. I probably would choose this every time now, not just because that would make me so sick to my stomach, but because I'm getting used to the flavor of this and I love it. And it's frozen because I told you my fridge freezes things. So, but look at that. It is so pretty. Oh, it smells so good. It's so earthy, but sweet at the same time. Anyway, okay. So, favorite go-to of all. Milo's. My husband gets this for me at Walmart. I don't usually say that I shop at Walmart because I'm a union steward and they're not unionized, but that's the store that is in walking distance from my house. And my husband didn't have a driver's license for a very long time, and I would be gone a lot, or, you know, now I'm stuck at home. So he gets to walk to get it. And I have no shame. Hashtag sorry Walmart employees. Hashtag unionize and stuff. So that was so much longer than I meant it to be. I was just going to do a small list. I'm so sorry. Maybe I'll break this up into 2 parts. Or, no, probably not. I'll probably just keep one. Maybe. Or 2. Anyway. Yeah. So if you have any other questions, if you want to know, I can show you the cans of shrimp and vegetable. Okay. Let's try this again. I can show you the snacks, the kipper snacks, the oysters and all that stuff that I have that I like. High protein, very little sugar, all that. Like I said, I get the beef jerky coming. I'll let you know how that tastes. I got the keto beef jerky. So it's super low in sugar and grass-fed, I believe. So we'll see how that turns out, because it could either be really good or really bad. I hope it's really good because I got 3 pounds of it and it wasn't super cheap. So I did get a good 20% off discount, so it was like 60 bucks. So that's not awful per pound for a fresh keto meat. Okay. Yeah, I think that is gonna probably wrap it up for today. Thanks so much if you watched this entire video. If you didn't, then you don't know I'm thanking you anyway, so it doesn't matter, but I appreciate your support, and to yourself in the future. This video was way too long. Don't do this again. Love you all. I hope you have a great one. Bye.